So today we're going to be talking about restoring files with file history. So introduction, what is file history, enabling file history, restoring files, troubleshooting and tips, and a video demo. Introduction. In today's day and age, we are deeply tied to the files we make and keep on our computers. Could be important documents or photos with loved ones. Losing these files can prove to be stressful and on occasion irreversible. This presentation will explain how to restore these kinds of files using file history. We will be exploring how it works, how to set it up, how you can use it to recover files to ensure that your data is always protected. What is file history? File history is built into Windows, have a feature that is meant for users to recover lost, deleted, or changed files. It is a very simple and powerful tool that can save time, stress, and your important data using only a few clicks. Enabling file history. To enable file history, you must go to Settings, then the Update and Security, then choose Backup. Then you click Add a Drive to select an external or network location. As soon as a drive is selected, Windows will begin backing up your files automatically. Restoring files. To open up file history, you begin by typing file history into the Windows search bar and select the matching. Doing this will launch the file history window where you can browse or search through past versions of your backed up files and folders. After finding file history, you can navigate to your desired file. To do this, you can use the arrows at the bottom of the window to scroll through different backup dates. Navigate to the folder that contains the file you want restored. If you are not sure of the date the file changed or was deleted, then you can just browse till you find the one you're looking for. Restoring files. When you find the file you are looking for, you can double-click the file to preview and ensure it is indeed the version you want. This is the best if you were looking for older drafts of a document, or if you are not sure whether the file contains the content you are trying to recover. Once you find the version and the file you prefer, then click the Restore button at the bottom of the window. Doing this will place the file back into its original folder, but be sure you want to replace the file or back up the current version of it first. To restore into a different location to avoid overriding the current file, right-click Restore and choose Restore to from the menu. This will allow you to pick a different folder depending on where the restore version is. Where the restore version will be placed. It works as a good way to compare the old and the new versions side by side. Troubleshooting and tips. After restoring the file, you should go to the locations where the file was places and open it to confirm that the correct version was recovered. If the file doesn't look right, you can then return to file history and choose an earlier or later version to restore again. If the file is not showing in the file history, then it might have not been backed up. File history only saves select files from selected folders like documents, pictures, and desktop. Ensure that your folder was included in your backup settings and that the backup drive was connected when the changes occurred. If by chance the drive is not detected or the file history is off, then check your external network is connected. File history won't run without a valid place to back up your files. It is also best to use version control to avoid any possible data loss. When you restore your files regularly, it is good to rename the backup of any current version before replacing them.